with that. You can't really just have one of those, you know? Just it's not okay. It's socially not acceptable. And I'm with that. You can't just have one of those in public. He's like just sitting down and looking real uncomfortable. Like, what are you doing? He goes, just hang out, go away for a bit. I was like, what? You have a Woody at the water park right now? And he goes, shut up! And I was like, all right, where is he? You show me the man. You show me the man that inspired this condition in you. I demand to see him. Is it that guy? Stop it. Like, is it that guy? Because I have no tact. I have no social tact at all. I'm just the most awkward person. But my cousin, like I said, he's a gay man, and gay guys have all these apps for finding anonymous sex, and I think it's great. His favorite travel game, and mine now too, when we're traveling together, he pulls up and he finds the ugliest homos and wherever we are. To date, the ugliest gay people in the country that I know about are in the Shenandoah Valley of Virginia, equally ugly to lower Mississippi when you're going into Louisiana. It's the ugliest homos in the country, and I think they're still out there trying to get anonymous sex, and I think that's great. You know that Craigslist almost shut down Craigslist, the anonymous, the encounters, the casual encounters on Craigslist. It's, you know, like low-key gay prostitution. That blew up in Cleveland, where the RNC was this last year. Like, it almost shut down the site. I'm like, so that many closeted people out there looking for some gay sex. I was just so happy for them, and I hope they all found. I hope Newt Gingrich found a fellow who's going to change his whole world. I think that'll be a very interesting world. I did something I shouldn't have done the other night. I got on the Facebook app I have on my phone because I'm a hypocrite, and I looked up my special lady friend's boyfriend. Let me explain how this works. I have a special lady friend. My lady friend comes over, we hang out, we talk. I know her on intellectual levels that her boyfriend can't imagine. And then she goes and has a boyfriend as well as a me. Now that system seems to work out for her, not for me so much. It's not as fun. But I got on there and I found what he did for a living. And I understand, I'd have hated this guy no matter what he did. I'd have been disapproving and judgmental. You think you're so important with your insert whatever job? He sells sunglasses. I was very upset about that. Like, you're telling me yeah, I hope that commission check from Oakley clears, you jerk. What are you doing? Selling sunglasses. I hate you. I hate you with every fiber of my being. You shouldn't feel that way about somebody just because they sell sunglasses. It's not okay. Moreover, if you're willing to cheat, accept the consequences. You know, if you're willing to hurt someone else's relationship for your own personal gain, be prepared when it doesn't go great for you sometimes. So I used to live in St. Louis. One night, me and my roommates ran out of weed to smoke, so we threw my friend in a snowbank. I was told later by one of my PC friends that not only was that not funny, it was totally bullying. I was like, it might have been bullying, but it was definitely funny. Were you there? It was great. I'd have videotaped it if I had thought of it, but we just threw him in a snowbank. If you had heard just the perfect of a man falling into a snowbank, it's hilarious. Trust me, you have to be there. It goes beyond the law of bullying. I was a couple years ago during spring break. I was in Panama City Beach. I was working down there, and I bumped into a gentleman at a bar. He tried to start a fist fight with me, and I didn't want to play into that. I was like, dude, I'm not fighting you. Get away from me. He got this close to my face, and I was like, what can I do to make this end? So I just went, and I kissed him right on the mouth. I kissed a man on the mouth, and he was blown away. He had no idea what to do with all of his hate and emotions, and he just looked confused and scared, like I had won the battle using a little love for men that I wish I had. I was raised Republican, so I thought it was a choice, so I'm still trying to make that happen. I think whoever's behind this gay agenda should get with Bud Light. I see them advertised everywhere. I have not found a booklet on how to turn yourself gay. I'm looking for that. Not looking for Bud Light. It's just everywhere in this country. You can't go 20 feet without seeing it. Okay. What else was I going to talk about today? I don't drink anymore. I used to. Drink it's so great. Drink it up, guys. Drink for me tonight. But I don't drink anymore because I'm on a blend of medications that would not prove wise to drink under, and I know that because I tried to drink a couple weeks ago on all my new medications. And I'm not saying blacking out's unusual. You're supposed to do that when you drink, especially when you drink a lot. But when you come to and you're just kind of slashing at yourself with a pocket knife in the front seat of your friend's car, maybe think about not drinking anymore. So I'm not on alcohol, but I take three medications. I take trazodone, Valium, and Lexapro. And the Lexapro is my least favorite because I can't feel it affect me. It's just an antidepressant. But it has an unusual uh, property, and it's a gentleman's problem. And the best way I can describe it, while keeping it clean, I've been trying to keep it clean all night, guys, and it's killing me. I usually have much more swearing in my set with the family. I'm just trying to be cool. But the gentleman problem, I can get to the party, right? I can get to the party, no problem. And I can hang. I can hang all night. But I can't leave. And at the party is not over for me ever. And that's an issue, gentlemen. That's a real problem. And I go to my doctor, and I'm telling him, and he goes, "Is it a problem?" I'm like, "Not ideal, because you don't find that out under great circumstances, like there's another person involved. You're just late for work with a blister somewhere you shouldn't have a blister." But one of my dumb friends said to me, "Well, it's not great for you, but it's got a rule for her, right? It's got to be great for her." And I was like, first of all, for who? The one or two girls a year I talk into thinking that this isn't the worst thing they can do with their Thursday night? Second of all, not really, because it doesn't make it any better. I mean, it's just bad sexual log. It's like, what's he going to do with that 4 inches? I bet the same. Oh, yep, same thing. Wow, this is the best night of my life. No, it's bad. It's bad news all around. But I also don't like to think about stabbing people throughout my day, so I take it. I'm going to close on this. When I lived in St. Louis, I was going through some hard times, and I found myself in a blood bank. I was there to sell. I was selling some blood for drug money. I'll tell you what it was for. It was so I could buy some drugs. I needed drugs to get by, so I was selling my blood. And I go in, and I sign all the paperwork, and I'm up there. I'm leaving. I'm going to sit in the chair to get the blood taken out so they can sort it out and put the platelets back in and sell the plasma to cancer doctors or whatever they're doing with it. And I had a friend say to me, well, hey, you're doing it to help sick people. Like, I'm doing it to help companies make money off sick people. I'm not helping sick people directly at all. However, I do get cash, and I spend it, and that goes into goes into taxes. Taxes go to help sick people. Boom. I'm better than you because I sell my blood, not donate it. Anyway, and there's this beautiful girl working there, guys. I'm telling you, she's top 5 most beautiful women I've ever met in my life. She's just gorgeous. I'm like, oh man, I really want to say something to her. What should I say to her? Should I just be like, hey, you want to get a cup of coffee with me? What do I even say to her? What do I say to her? What do I say to her? I'm selling my blood for drug money. What am I saying to her? Is oh hey, things aren't great. Want to get involved? That's all I could accurately say to this girl, who at that point I would assume just go, I'm not trying to be mean. Anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about tonight. Thank you very much. Hello, check, check, check. Oh, check, check. Crank it up, man. You are the sunshine, baby, for me today. All of a sudden, rain's falling down. I've fallen in the rain, calling out your stormy, oh stormy. Bring back that sun. Yesterday's sun was like a warm summer breeze, but like the weather, you changed. All of a sudden, the world cloudy and gray.
God knows who. Classic 4. There we go. All right. We'll go on to. We'll go to. See if I can get the other one I use for this. We'll we're going to do a song that Lucas really doesn't want to do, so that makes it perfect. Thank you for your supportive nature here. It's always great to be here. All right, here we go. For what I read between the lines, you lied. Was the hardest thing to do. For what I read between the lines, you lied. Thank you so much for listening. Thanks for not leaving, mostly. All right. We need lots of sing along participation on this song. So we're going to ask for lots of high velocity singing and slapping on the tables or something, please.
That came shot, but that went all he meant. He ain't coming back. King Kong car, King Kong bar, he made a stop. It was long enough to grab a handle off the top. Got